Ladies and gentlemen, the following bout is scheduled for three-minute rounds in the amateur bantamweight division. Introducing your first fighter, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Confliction MMA, presenting Marli Mulgrew. Introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, representing Samson Martial Arts, presenting Rory Donnelly.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, in the amateur bantamweight division. Marli Mulgrew out of the blue corner taking on Rory Donnelly out of the red.
I was going to say there's something. Oh, wow. These boys just. Again, like I said earlier, Phil, they don't waste time.
Not at all.
There's no.
Double underhooks. He thought about pulling guard there.
There is no settling into these fights. These are just action-packed from the get-go.
Marli Mulgrew coming off a big win at Cage GladiatEire Ireland. We called that November of 2024. Defeated Fintan Lawler via second round rear naked choke. So riding a little bit of a crest of a wave. Watch out for the neck.
Boy.
Needs to protect his neck here. Big slam. If he can free him off and slam.
Yep.
Now he's gone over, whereas he should have gone across the body with the frame. But he could find himself in a little bit of trouble here. Nope, the head's free.
Marli up against the cage now. Looking to circle out, get control, and he does.
Double, not quite double underhooks, over under position for both guys.
Rory up against the cage here, trying to work his way out, but Marli doing a good job of just keeping the pressure on.
Did a good job to swim in.
I would like to see some distance created now. I want to see how this fight plays out.
Well, it's smart for Rory because Marli does have an amateur boxing background.
Yeah, so
he's thinking to himself, if I can close that distance, and he looks a little bit rangier, just
Is he looking for a submission attempt here, Phil?
He's trying to get that arm in guillotine, but unless you are top tier, it is so difficult to get the arm in guillotine.
Yeah.
Don't be silly. Don't jump the gilly. He thought about it.
He might have heard you there. He did ditch it. Neither man has a tattoo between them, Phil. That's rare to see in MMA.
What is that about?
By the way, that's the level I had to this commentary. But guys, there's no tattoos here.
Not a barbed wire or flaming skull in sight.
Yeah, not a dagger on no one's back. Nothing to see. Marli doing a good job.
He's
though.
trying to hit the switch here. That Kimura grip coming into play once again. May roll onto his back with it.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful. Could switch to an armbar.
Now we're seeing some real high-level stuff. Phil.
Triangle. Well, Marli does compete a lot in no-gi and gi competition. He's trying to work for the armbar. Omoplata potential.
I have to say,
Great job by Rory to ride out the storm there.
fantastic. Yeah, that was really good from Rory.
Double underhooks takedown. Beautiful work from Marli.
Now Rory is on top. Rory chases it to the ground and gets into side control here. He's in a good position in the cage.
Rory landing some lovely ground and pound.
I think Rory's starting to settle in now and get a little bit more comfortable in the cage.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, beautiful head kick.
Has a little slip though.
And may have even knocked himself a little bit there because you've seen the head bang off the
Oh,
canvas.
that was a bump. That was a WWE off the ladder type bump.
Little bit of a scramble here.
Wow. Oh,
Rear naked choke.
Marli finishes with a submission attempt. Can he hang on for the last few seconds?
Wow! Saved by the bell.
Oh, my word.
If you notice, he was a wee bit naughty there. Referee Gar Lyons had to actually put the hands on to pry them apart.
Yep. I think he was maybe hoping he would sort of pry the hands off and have him be unconscious.
I genuinely think that head kick and then the bump he took from that have
dazed him
a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, you could be right. I don't know if we can get that on replay, but if we did, we'd be able to get a look at it.
Because I'm pretty sure I've seen the back of the head bounce up.
Do you want?
No. We completely made that up, so we did.
Maybe you did. I don't want any association.
He may have winded himself a little bit. We'll go with.
Do you know what? Yeah, I think you're right. Though
Yeah.
he maybe did wind himself because it was much harder than it looks in the slow motion. Let's see. Is this it again? Yep.
Oh, that's a fair bump, to be fair.
Yeah. Do you know what? You actually missed there. Marli had a follow-up shot that was
the one that did the damage.
pretty nasty. Yeah. Let's see what happens in round two. Very hard. Well, I was going to say very hard round to score, but with Marli finishing with that chokehold, you imagine it would probably go to him.
But then you did have a lovely submission sequence from Rory.
Yeah, Rory did really well. He had a nice little fluid exchange. Let's see. Oh, straight out with the tape to the body. That'll earn some respect.
And they thought about the head kick. That's a stiff jab from Marli trying to work the hands here. Again, good work from Rory to close that distance, not giving Marli the space to cork off the hands.
Absolutely. Let's see what he can do now.
Oh, watch out for that arm and gilly again.
Both of them are.
Yeah. Now, if he can take that arm from over, it's so difficult to get, Aaron, unless you are top tier.
Yeah.
You know, we see guys in the UFC who are legitimate black belts not get the arm and guillotine.
Yeah, it is.
Triangle attempt here.
Marli working off his back, looking for a submission attempt. Rory doing well to evade any sort of triangles or arm bars.
Nice work from Rory, just keeping a low base. Was able to ward off the submission attempt.
Very technical from both men here. It really is a battle of the IQs on the ground right now.
See, he's trying to establish the mount, whereas what he could have done would be establish side control and work for the Von Flue.
Yeah.
But a lot easier said than done from our position.
I also think Rory's just happy enough being on top, sort of maintaining the control. Not rushing things, sort of being methodical.
Yep. Oh, now this is a lot better of a guillotine attempt. This could be tight.
That was a good one, but I think he's just abandoned it now.
Yep.
Let's see. Rory back in again.
Again, if he just skips the side control, he's going to open up the Von Flue for himself.
Very difficult to judge this as well because Marli is trying to submit from the bottom.
Yeah. You know, gone are the days where if you were the guy on the bottom, you were automatically losing. With the revision of the scoring criteria, proactivity on the ground can win you a fight.
Yeah, I mean,
Good job by Marli to re-establish the guard.
I was about to say, I would like to see Rory maybe change it up and land some strikes here and maybe get a bit of respect from Marli instead of just sort of letting him go for submission attempts.
I love that high guard from Marli, just keeping his opponent nice and close to him. If he can get wrist control, pop an arm down, he's going to set up a triangle for himself. Look at the wrist control.
That's
Rory was wise to it and just corrected his posture. Beautiful.
And Marli looking for a few up kicks, but
Marli trying to sneak out the back. Up he gets.
Nice. Wow, that was really good reverse from Marli. Now, what can
that arm's right there to be taken.
Yep, you're right.
Just establishing side control. If he could get a crucifix here and just pop off shots, it could be game over.
Yeah. He's also
methodically trying to establish the mount. Going knee on belly. All right, now he has the opportunity just to strike to the body and the head.
Yep, see, this is much better from Marli now.
This is the type of proactivity I was talking about. This is the difference between what he was doing on top to what Rory was doing on top.
Completely, 100%. This is what you wanted to see Rory doing, but he just couldn't get it done because Marli was flying.
Mounted guillotine, 10 seconds left.
And another second round here, just like the first round. Marli is finishing with a submission attempt.
Oh!
And a strong one at that, Phil.
Huge.
That's nothing to be, you know.
Yeah, that was a legitimate sub attempt.
Yeah.
And again, yes, Marli did spend a large proportion of the opening stanza of the round on his back. However, he was the one being proactive off his back. So I do believe that, you know, in the full scope of the round, I believe he's 10-9 up on that one.
Yeah.
And even look at the body language of the two fighters now. A little bit more laboured as the disposition of Rory compared to that of Marli.
Absolutely. You have to sort of be wondering, you know, what's going through Rory's head right now. Is he second guessing things? Is he wondering what way he should approach this third round? It's a very difficult decision for him to make right now.
Yeah. I would just say, if I'm in the corner of Marli Mulgrew, I'm saying, whatever position you find yourself in, whether that's on top or on bottom, sub attempts, sub attempts, sub attempts.
Yeah, because Rory doesn't like it. You know, it's throwing him off his game. I think Rory's maybe expecting something else from Marli.
Yeah.
Let's see here as they both go out for the third and final round. It is all to play for here in the last round.
No touch of gloves. Well, low kick.
Yeah.
Oh, huge shots from Marli. Beautiful work.
Yep. Rory clinches him up with Marli.
Just thinking about a trip takedown potentially here.
Gets him against the cage. Now, this is shades of the second round.
Yeah. In a situation like this, I don't think Rory can afford to spend too much time in the clinch.
Yeah.
At the minute, you know, as far as the judges are concerned, this looks like an activity.
Yeah, for sure. And
watch out for guillotine attempt again.
If there's one thing we've learned from Marli, he isn't just going to sit back and not try a submission or not try escape in some shape or form.
Because he's got a hold of that neck. Good posture from Rory. Yeah. But you can see he's gone for that arm in again. I don't like that position.
No, me neither. But look, maybe he is just using it as a way. It means the end.
Trying to get direct.
Yeah.
Right now finds himself on bottom, well, more so on side. If he can get that knee shield in, guillotine guard almost.
Again, I would like to see some strikes from Rory on the ground. Sort of get Marli's respect a little bit.
That is beautiful use of the whizzer from Marli right there. Yeah. But then again, riding out is Rory.
Nice. Oh, but then Marli goes again.
Gee, these boys are switching positions more than the Kama Sutra. Outstanding.
Excuse you. Gesundheit. We have Rory now on top. Again, like, it feels like Rory almost doesn't know what to do here.
That's a great shout. It's not that he doesn't know what to do. I just think there's a greater awareness of what to do from Marli.
Yeah, that's what it is.
There's almost these things seem to come intuitively to Marli, whereas Rory needs to stop, assess, and go.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Yeah, absolutely.
That's a big shot from Rory, but he needs to be wary of the triangle attempt here. In a situation like this, posture is critical. You either need to be all the way in or all the way out.
I hear you.
Mount now from Rory.
This is better from Rory. Rory just needs to land some strikes down now. Get the respect of Marli.
Oh, this is good.
This is what he needs.
But then again, look at the dexterity of Marli.
Amazing from Marli to get that leg across, defend a little bit.
If I'd done that, my knee would pop.
Yeah.
And he may sneak out the back here. If he can extend that leg, really kick that leg out, may even switch the knee bar.
This is...
Again, this being an amateur bout, heel hooks are prohibited.
Oh, now, Rory's very high up on the chest here, trying to prevent those legs from getting across again.
Back take attempt here.
This is strong from Rory in the third round, I have to say. He's really did well to come back. Now,
is it enough, though?
That's the problem. I don't think he has enough to... Oh, but these strikes he's landing are very, very mean. These are... Close to the umpire. Do you know, that is... Oh, Phil, I'm going to let you go do your thing, but
again, that issue of taking that half a second to assess, whereas it could have been a little bit snappier.
Yep, absolutely, 100%. Phil's going to go into the cage for a decision, so we will... Now, what I'll say about this is great performance from both men. Rory just, in that last minute, 2 minutes, seemed to have like really woken up. And it's a shame, again, that we don't have another round because I feel like he really was starting to come into his own there. Marli strong, 1-2 rounds. Rory, I imagine, would take the third. But great fight from both men. Rory will probably take a lot away from this fight. He'll take away a lot of lessons. He'll watch it back. He'll see moments where there was opportunity in the first and second round, especially the second round when he was having success on top position before he got reversed. Yeah, great fight from both men. Very technical on the ground. Rory going over to Marli now. Both men showing respect to each other. You love to see it, huh? Baiting the absolute pulp out of each other and then showing some love. It's like a metaphor for the Troubles, guys, you know? Or so I hear. I don't know. I wasn't about. I was born after the ceasefire. We'll go to Phil for the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to your judges' scorecards. Your judges have scored the bout 29-28, 29-28, and 30-27 in favor of your winner by unanimous decision, fighting out of the red corner,